I hope you are ready because some of these takes are going to shock you. The 2025 F1 season has brought one of the biggest shakeups in the driver lineups we have seen in years. 8 out of 10 teams have a new pairing. Some teams made bold choices, while others, well, let's just say that they didn't exactly set themselves for success. Today, we are ranking every F1 team's 2025 driver lineups from worst to best. And let's be clear, this isn't just about raw talent, it's about chemistry, consistency, and excitement. Who has the strongest pairing? Who made the biggest mistake? Let's get into that. So at P10, Racing Bulls. No surprises here. Racing Bulls takes the bottom spot. Yuki Tsunoda has improved a lot since his erratic rookie season. But let's be clear, if Red Bull had faith in him, he would be in the senior team by now. Instead, he's stuck leading the junior team for a third straight year. He's quick on the day, but does he have what it takes to develop a team? That's still a question mark. And then we have Isaac, the latest prepared rookie on the grid. He had moments of brilliance in F2, but inconsistency and reliability issue held him back. Red Bull has a habit of throwing young drivers into deep, and Isaac might be the next victim. Let's face it, this lineup isn't built for success. It's a stepping stone into future Red Bull drivers, and that's about it. At number P9, we have Alpine. Alpine has dropped off massively. Not just because Pierre Gasly is bad, he's a solid midfield driver, but because of the uncertainty surrounding Jack Doohan. Gasly won his internal battle against Esteban Ocon, but is he a team leader? That's debatable. And Alpine doesn't seem fully convinced by Doohan. There were even rumors that they might replace him before he even got started. Doohan is wild card. He could be a surprise talent, or he could be out by mid-season. And with Alpine's long-term future looking uncertain, this lineup isn't inspired much confidence. At P8, Sauber. Sauber, soon to be Audi, is in a weird place. Their 2025 lineup is interesting but far from groundbreaking. Nico Hülkenberg is a reliable veteran, but let's just be honest, he's never been a race-winning threat. He's solid, but not a game changer. Gabriel, on the other hand, is one of the most exciting rookie coming out into F1. He was consistent in F2, but jumping into a struggling Sauber team isn't the easiest start. And let's not forget, this team is already focused on 2026, meaning 2025 could be a roughly year for both of the drivers. At P7, we got Aston Martin. Alonso is still a beast, but let's just be real, he is 43 years old. I mean, how long can he keep carrying this team? Lance Stroll remains the biggest weak point in any F1 lineup. No signs of improvement, no real reason to be in F1 other than, well, you know who his dad is. Aston Martin might be a top team in 2026 with Adrian Newey coming up and with that Mercedes engine in 2026, but 2025 is looking like another season of wasted potential. Alonso will put in the performance, but if Stroll doesn't step up, they are going nowhere. P6, Haas. Now this is an exciting lineup for Haas. Esteban Ocon has a reputation of being a tough teammate, but he is also a proven race winner and a strong midfield operator. And then we have Oliver Behrman, probably the most hyped rookie on the grid after Kimi. Behrman's performance in his Ferrari stand-in races last year were impressive, and Haas will give him the perfect place to develop. If Haas plays it right, this could be their strongest lineup in years. At P6, we got Williams. William is finally building something special. Carlos is arguably the best midfield driver on the grid. He beat Charles Leclerc over a season, and won 2 races last year. He's proven consistent and exactly what Williams needs. And Alex has also massively improved, but now he has a true benchmark next to him. Can he match Sainz? If he can, Williams might become a serious threat to the top team in the coming up years. In P4, I've got Mercedes. For the first time since 2013, Mercedes doesn't have Lewis Hamilton. Instead, George is now the clear team leader. And alongside him is the most talked about youngest talent, Kimi Antonelli. Russell has been solid, but not spectacular. He needs to prove that he can lead a team to success. Antonelli, on the other hand, is a complete unknown at this level. He is insanely talented, but he is 18 years old. This could go in two ways. He could be a generational talent like Max, or he could struggle under pressure. Mercedes is betting big, and 2025 will show if it was right call or not. In P3, I've got Red Bull. Red Bull has Verstappen. That alone keeps them near the top. But the real question is, what about Liam? Lawson showed promise in his stand-in races, but stepping into Red Bull full-time is a different challenge. Can he handle it? If he can even get closer to Verstappen's level, Red Bull will be a dominant force. But if he struggles, this lineup could have major problem. Verstappen will do his things, but Red Bull's championship hopes depends on whether Lawson sinks or swims. In P2, McLaren. This is arguably the most well-balanced lineup on the grid. Lando and Oscar, they both are young. Lando is at his peak, sort of peak if I can say that. And Piastri is already a proven race winner. They work well together. There is no internal drama and McLaren is on the rise. The only reason that they are not number one is because the next team has a 7-time world champion. At P1, Ferrari. Leclerc and Hamilton. Ferrari and Hamilton. This is history in the making. Leclerc is one of the fastest drivers in F1. Hamilton, despite his struggles last year, is still one of the strongest and the greatest of all time. This lineup has everything: speed, experience, and pure star power. The only question remains, can Ferrari manage this lineup properly? If they get it right, this could be the start of something legendary. I just hope that Ferrari manage to give them a good car that can be fightable for the championship. And there you have it. There you go. The F1 2025 lineup rankings according to me. Do you agree with the list or not? Let me know your rankings in the comments. Let's see how this pairing performed this season. There are multiple videos coming up next. If you feel free, do like this video and subscribe to my channel so then you can enjoy the upcoming videos.